We hear the music. It means it's time to start the show. If you're just turning on your radio, driving around, or listening to 960 The Patriot, this is called the Business to Business Network Show. My name is Rex Perry. I'm the host and creator of the show. And what we do is for 1 hour, we have multiple guests talking about different industries, different products, different ideas, business, politics, and economics. And if you want information, you missed something, you want to connect with someone, go to our website. The number is 123B as in business, Z as in zebra.com, 123BZ.com. And you can connect, and I'll hook you up with the guests. And our first guest is Ray. Give us your name and introduce yourself, Ray.
Yeah, my name is Raymond Grim, insurance agent with American Family Insurance and Surprise. Appreciate being here today.
You bet. And tell us a little bit about the industry. We try to educate homeowners, and we talk to a lot of real estate agents on this show. What do people need to be educated about when it comes to homeowners insurance?
Homeowners insurance, well, the best advice I can give right now is make sure if you're going to file a claim that it's a real claim, and it's not a claim that is just going to get on your record and then hurt you down the road when you try to renew your policy or get another policy. Those small claims can really damage your rates and eligibility for insurance. So
this is important, especially in real estate, because we do so many agents. If a particular home has had a lot of, explain what happens when one home in particular gets a lot of claims. Tell us what happens.
Yeah, so luckily American Family, we don't deal with this, but other insurance companies, you cannot, if that particular home has had so many claims in the last 5 years, they will not insure it because they consider it an issue. So in that particular case, if you have multiple claims on your house and you go to sell it, the buyer might have an issue getting insurance on that home. So what realtors ask us agents all the time is to get they say a clue letter, but in reality, it's just a claims letter that we put together for them, and we let them know how many claims that the seller has had on that house in the last 5 years.
Again, it's part of the disclosure process that is required when you're doing this very open transaction of transferring title from Jones to Smith. Now, tell us about Mr. Jones if they do multiple claims, because sometimes people don't understand there's danger in if you as a consumer, tell us what happens with that if they do too many claims.
Yeah, so what happens with Mr. Jones, in the case they're trying to sell the house and now the buyer is trying to get insurance, they're going to have Smith is having a hard time getting insurance. They're not going to be able to buy the house, and you're not going to be able to sell the house unless you find insurance that will go ahead and take on that risk. Which, like I said, American Family, we will take on that risk.
Which is amazing. Everybody make note of that. If you're a real estate agent out there and you run into this situation, call Ray because you can help.
Correct. We can help. Yes.
And also the Jones people, the actual consumers, have to be careful about calling on little tiny things. Tell us why they shouldn't do that.
Yeah, again, every time you even call, so if you call the 800 number of any insurance company just to ask if something is covered, like 99% of the time, they start the claims process. So having an agent, like myself or any other insurance agent with American Family or State Farm, Farmers, or Allstate, is that you can explain what's happening. They can advise you what is best
before you talk to the 800 number people, right?
That's correct, because you don't want that. You don't want that ding on your claims history just because you want to ask a question. You just don't want that.
This is so important. This is why we do the show. We're trying to educate consumers about the little tiny things that people don't know about. Yeah. And all of a sudden they're like, "What? I was just asking a question," but it goes on a record. There's a record of it.
Correct. There's a record. Correct.
Yes. And so how can people reach you? We're going to give out your phone number more than once, but give us your phone number right now.
Yeah. My number is 623-876-1793.
And you don't mind coaching and educating. Tell us some of the other things that you do as an agent that help support the consumer.
Yeah. So specifically, like right now we're having conversations with clients on their auto insurance. So if they have claims on their auto insurance as well, it can be negatively affecting their rates. So like what's common in Arizona is you have to, an insurance company, you have to offer glass coverage. Now glass claims on your record. If you get multiple glass claims, again, that affects your record. So you can have increased rates because of that. And also, some carriers are canceling if you have too many claims or I shouldn't say canceling. I should say non-renewing would be the proper term. So they non-renew that, and then you have to go out and find coverage in other places. And so I've run into that with a few clients where they've had too many glass claims. The company says, you know what, they're too much of a risk, too many claims, so we're canceling their policy. So what I'm coaching clients to do now is, hey, think about the claims that, try to eliminate those small claims. So let's take away the glass coverage. You can pay the $500, $600 out of your pocket. Eliminate emergency roadside service as well. $100, $150 claim. You eliminate that. You're not paying the extra premium, but also is some companies like ours, you get a claim-free discount. So with that claim-free discount, you're saving money on your premium. So it's kind of a twofold advantage by not carrying those coverages and just paying those out of your own pocket.
And you can tell Ray is concerned about the consumer, and we appreciate somebody like that. Again, phone number, how can people reach you?
623-876-1793.
One more time.
623-876-1793.
If you want a good agent that's going to watch out for you, you want to talk to Ray. Thank you, Ray, for coming down. Hey, everybody, got to do a break here. It's called the Business to Business Network Show. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Because we're filming it too, so I want us all to be in the
Yeah.
same shot.
You got it, man.
See how he sticks me in a corner like this, where no one, I'm not even in the. No one cares about the title guy.
Right? That doesn't work for me, man.
Dankeschön, darling. Dankeschön.
contributor.
You are?
PragerU. Yeah, I think that they're as influential organization for our youth as can be found in the country, and I 100% support their thing. I'm gutted about Dennis Prager. It's been really hard for me.
So we can do this
Hearing what he's
recording
going
and
through.
we'll talk a little bit afterwards. They have a show coming in at 11. So right here,
Hi.
sit in the middle.
Stranger.
It's been so long.
Hello.
And this is Josh.
Hi, Josh.
You're good. Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
So what we can do is we'll do our recording, and then we'll go into the conference room or just go out there and visit a little bit, because I'm going to do some editing on this. I got your photos. I'm going to be editing, and when we upload the YouTube video, as she starts talking about the house, and that's mainly what we want to do. People are interested in the home. So you grab a seat right there, and then we will do our show. And I apologize. What happens is they have a live show that comes
Don't
in.
apologize. It's my fault for being late. First
I
of all,
don't mean to
second of
rush
all,
everybody, but my studio guy says,
We're gonna wrap this up.
we gotta.
Don't you worry.
Okay, there's your headphones. Now we're gonna have everybody. Greg, I apologize. You got to go around the corner there a little bit. Keep going. There you go. And then Angie, further, and pull that mic with you.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Pull that over. And then again, Angie, remember when you do the microphone, you can lift it up and get it right close to you there. It should go up.
Second.
And then you can lead right into it. And it's called Hug the Mic. And how's the video? Good. All right. This is